No one is above the law. That tweet echoed through every Democrat, every elected official, every single person that had anything to do with the Democratic Party, whether it was Harry Sison, a paid TikToker, whether it was Barack Obama or Joe Biden, up and down, left and right. No one is above the law. We heard that for months and years. And suddenly, when it's time to start footing that bill, when it's time to start acting like nobody is above the law, suddenly there's an issue with that. We saw this 2 weeks ago or last week when Alex Padilla, senator for California, was arrested for trying to rush Kristi Noem. And every single tweet that came out of that was, if a United States senator can be arrested, who can't be arrested? And you know what? How about if a United States senator can break the law, who can't break the law? How about that? Let's go with that. If a New York comptroller, someone running for New York mayor, can break the law, can flout their authority, can tell federal agents, no, this is New York City, we don't listen to you, then who does it? Who does have to listen to federal agents? Who does have to listen to the federal government? The answer is nobody. So here's the deal, everybody. The law is back. Shock and awe is back, and law and order will return. I don't care, and they don't care if you are a federal agent, if you are a cop, if you are a elected official, if you're a Democratic senator. We don't care. You will no longer flout the law. You will no longer get to hold hand in hand with criminals and say, we will not be moved. It's over. We're done with it. And that's exactly what happened to Brad Lander. Brad Lander is the New York City Comptroller, and he is a mayoral candidate for New York City. And he decided that he was going to try to impede federal law enforcement. I don't know if anyone's been paying attention, but we've already arrested several people for that, including a state judge in Minnesota. You don't get to impede law enforcement anymore. So Brad Lander went to immigration court in the attempt to prevent ICE from detaining any immigrants. And he walked arm in arm or hand in hand, I think, with a certain one. I don't know his name. And when ICE showed up to try to arrest the guy for being in the country illegally, he refused to let him go. He refused to let ICE arrest him. And then he requested a judicial warrant. Requesting a judicial warrant is fine. Okay? Honestly, that's part of the process. If someone says, it's sort of like when a police officer is arresting someone or pulling someone over and they say, hey, can I get your name and badge number? Well, you're supposed to provide it. If you have a warrant for someone's arrest, you're supposed to provide it unless you have probable cause. So, for instance, let's say he was sitting there shouting, hey, I'm illegal. Hey, I'm illegal. Then maybe there wouldn't be need for a judicial warrant. They'd have probable cause to arrest him. But that's not what happened here. So Lander goes to the courthouse to basically observe these hearings, and then goes to walk out with Edgardo is actually the guy's name. And he's doing this all to prevent Edgardo's detention by ICE agents. Videos show him walking out arm in arm and basically trying to keep himself between ICE and the illegal. When agents said, hey, we're here to arrest him, move, he refused to move. He asked for the judicial warrant. And then when things escalated, he was videoed roughhousing with agents. The video evidence doesn't conclusively show that he was throwing punches or pushing or anything. It's a lot less conclusive than the Alex Padilla video, but he did not back away. And honestly, that's what, especially an elected official, if you want to play the I'm innocent, oh, woe be unto me, that's what he should have done. He should have gone, I'm sorry, here you go. I don't agree with this. This is wrong. He should have started, yelling and doing all sorts of stuff. but getting in an altercation with ICE and Homeland Security agents is not the role to do it. He was then arrested by Homeland Security agents and taken to jail there in New York. Several hours later, Katie Hochul, the appointed New York governor, walked out with him and announced that all charges had been dropped. Now, this is different than what a spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York said. They said that the incident was still under investigation. So we don't know if he is actually going to end up being charged. I hope he is charged. I'm really sick and tired of seeing these Democrat lawmakers flouting the law, like I said earlier. Every single one of them seems to be on a mission to get arrested and get their 5 minutes of news. Like this, we've gone from yelling about stuff and sitting on the floor of the House or the Senate and doing a bunch of weird speeches at weird rallies to how can I get arrested by federal agents now? That seems to be the new playbook. And I don't know who came up with the playbook. I don't know if it was David Hogg before he was forced to resign, but they need to stop because this is a dumb playbook. Everyone, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below what you think about this. Who do you think is going to be the next one? Whoever gets it right, I'm gonna do something for you. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna get something cool. Peace out, guys.